All right, Garrett Johnston here at Bay Hill Club and Lodge with Pierceson Coody. And Pierceson, you've been here before,
Yeah.
2023 at a top 20 finish. Like, what is it like coming to a property like this again?
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, fortunate to get a sponsor invite before I had full status on tour and 3 years ago now. So, yeah, things move really fast, and happy to have qualified and be back at Bay Hill.
Well, now next week I'm going to see that you're playing in your first Players Championship. What's the thoughts on that? Like, how well do you know the course? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, all of that would be my first players, which will be great. It's one of those courses that you see on TV so many times. You know, hole by hole. I've played it. I've played maybe 10 something rounds out there over the years with friends or some junior golf stuff. But yeah, it's a good change of schedule, and yeah, we'll really enjoy my first players.
That finish is always dangerous there with 16, 17, 18. How have you done on that finish over the years?
Oh gosh, I couldn't tell you. It's been a while since I played. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool to get to go play out there, and yeah, 16, 17, 18 at Sawgrass are iconic. So hopefully, yeah, things go my way.
Well, beyond that, it would just take one more good finish to really get you into the Masters right now, which would be your first. What would that mean to you? You know, knowing how much of a goal that's been for you over the years.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the bigger goals that most pros have when they qualify for your first major, qualify for the Masters, stuff like that, or yeah, in the forefront of your mind, your kind of career. So yeah, I'm really trying to stomach those thoughts and just do my day to day, and know that good golf's gonna give me the tee time where I want to be in April. So yeah, I'm trying to just do my day to day like I have all year and like I've done the last few years. So, but yeah, it's hard to kind of wrestle with the thoughts of how special it would be.
Well, if you would just divulge me for a minute, like you've been to the Masters many times with your grandpa over the years, who's won it. He's 88 now. What was that like those first early years when you went to Augusta for the first time as a 6, 7-year-old kid?
Yeah, you just don't really truly recognize what it is. It's just kind of part of growing up with my granddad having the career he did and kind of going to the Masters with him. It's cool. I have a lot of memories with him, and I know I was very fortunate growing up in that situation to get to experience the Masters, and yeah, I just want to create my own memories now.
Well, what's somebody pretty famous that you met over the years at Augusta while you were there, maybe as a young kid?
I couldn't rattle off the top of my head. Just at the time it would have been the whoever the most famous golfers were, kind of shaking their hand or running into Tiger, like Adam Scott when he was in his prime, and Adam's still doing things out here. So yeah, just whoever was playing well at the time, and kind of being around my granddad and them saying hi and getting introduced to them as a young kid, that was really cool. Getting to kind of rub shoulders with the best players in the world.
I know you met Rory over the years at Augusta, when in the presence of your grandfather. How cool was that now to be able to compete with him on a pretty regular basis now?
I mean, all of this is really cool. Playing on the PGA Tour is really cool. So just really happy that this is my current situation and trying to make it the best I can.
Well, as you look ahead in the schedule, like what do you really chalk up this good start to? I mean, you got 5 top 18 finishes in their first 6 starts. Like, what is working well so at this point?
Not looking ahead is what's working well. So just showing up, doing my stuff, knowing that and trusting that my game's good enough, not really kind of making it more than it is. So, just go do my day-to-day that I've been doing, and, trusting that my good golf is good enough, and it's continuing to get better.
Speaking of your good golf, I know you've been working with Josh Gregory for a while, your coach there. What is it like, in a warm-up routine for you? What is kind of the focus of a warm-up routine? How long is it these days?
My warm-up is, if I'm going to get to the range and before a round, it's going to be right about an hour, maybe a touch more, just to give myself some time to walk between range and putting green and stuff like that. With kind of the builds out here on tour, it can just take a little bit of time to move around. So, but right about an hour.
And do you always want to finish on the putting green with a few putts before you get to the first tee, or what's kind of like your go-to in those last few minutes?
Yeah, my go-to is just some lag putts, some kind of last 5 or 10 minutes, just hitting some lag putts, getting my feel good, and kind of flowing to the first tee from there.